I recently received a sample of Annemarie Gianni's Earth Minerals. This is a makeup collection. Um, this has 4 different colors included. I know that she's coming out with more colors soon, but this seems to be pretty comprehensive. Really cute packaging, of course. After receiving this sample, I think I used it twice and then immediately ordered her a full size because I was scared that it was like gonna all get sold out or something. Um, so this is what the full size looks like. It's awesome. It's a pretty big bottle of it. So I think that this is basically based on the fact that one of these has lasted me about 2 weeks. I think that this is about a year at least. If you are between colors, I would recommend getting 2 of these. It's a good investment, so why not? Um, so I just wanted to tell you a little about my history with the skincare line as well as walk you through how I apply it. So I had really bad acne about 2 years ago. It was getting worse and worse. I eat really clean. I'm actually a health coach, so this really was miserable for me to be doing all these what I thought were good things for myself and then having my skin get worse and worse. So I was applying more and more makeup, even natural brands, to cover up this my secret shame. And I'm going to show you my secret shame because this is a picture that I took right before I purchased Annemarie's skincare line. Ooh, it's not good. So this is what my skin looked like. You can see I had a lot of acne on my cheeks, and basically it's a good picture in the first place, and then the skin makes it worse. So, um, yeah, I hate that picture, but I'm glad that it's there to remind me of what my skin used to look like. So I think my issue was that I was using natural makeup that really had way too many ingredients. So there's some kind of sketchy stuff on there. I switched to I use a lot of her products, but I think the two that are just fundamental and will work for most skin types are her aloe herbal facial cleanser, as well as the herbal facial oil. This is the best thing ever. It smells like lemon drops on your face. And it's really great. So it's not really as much of a stripping cleanser, which is great for dry skin tones, as much as it just gets your makeup and dirt off your face. So it allowed my skin to heal pretty naturally. I really love that. I also love this neroli toning mist. I don't think that this is a have to have as much as just it's so nice. Um, I also have her anti-aging eye cream because I'm uh, of an age where I need to start caring about this type of thing. Okay, so I want to show you how I apply the actual makeup. You just need a little bit. And the first time I put it on, I didn't realize that, and I looked like a zombie. I also got tried the wrong color at first. I thought I was lighter than I am. So this is honey, and I guess it's the right color for someone with a kind of darker complexion. I have a pretty olive and gold, not a pretty complexion. I have a very olive and gold complexion. It's kind of pretty. Um, so you just need a tiny little bit of this, a tiny bit of this tiny bottle. That's the trick. That's really kind of hard to do the first couple of times. So I tap out a pretty small amount, kind of like a pea had a baby. It's not even a pea size amount. I think my cat's about to jump into this makeup review. And then application because I have sort of dry skin. I also just like a dewy finish. So this is the amount. I hope you can see that. That's the amount of makeup that I'm going to use. Tiny little amount. And then I also I like to use this. If you don't have the budget to afford multiple products, you're just looking for makeup, you can use anything. I've used coconut oil in the past too, and that's worked great. I think this might be a little more nourishing. So yeah, he's just about to jump onto the camera. I put 1 squirt of this is perfect. And then I like to mix it up in my palm and just start going at it. I used to do the spot by spot application of makeup, but I find that this kind of sets faster than a normal makeup. I love applying this because it makes me feel like I'm turning into some sort of glowy goddess. I put it everywhere, and then I go back and hit up my redder places around my nose and under my eyes last. I don't think I necessarily need it on my forehead, but I think it has sun protection. I know she doesn't have that on the site, but it's it's skin coverage, and I think it's pretty healing, so I want it everywhere. Um, yeah. And then I also like to get the tops of my eyes because it's really glowy and it almost kind of replaces an eyeshadow for like a daytime look. And then with the last dregs of it, I like to go back and hit up those red spots. And it's kind of hard to mess up because it matches my skin tone and texture so well. I also go down the neck, um, just to make sure that it's all smoothly blended in, and I think it kind of makes chest area look pretty nice. So that is it. That's the basics. My camera's not great, so I hope you can tell that it looks nice. And then the last thing that I do is I just apply a natural blush, and I cannot wait for Annemarie to create a blush line because that's kind of my favorite product. Oop, this way. Always a little above the eyes to look more natural. And voila, that is such an easy morning routine. I love to put it on. It really does make me feel good. And it stays all day, which is awesome. And I don't have to take it off for yoga because it's just so natural. It's not harming my skin. And I think I look better for yoga. So I've tried this on a lot of different people. I've tried this on my mom who has 50 plus skin, and it works great for her. She's also a ginger, so she's a redhead. So she doesn't like that being called a ginger, and the sand is actually the color for her with a slightly fairer complexion with more red undertone. And I have also tried this on one of my friends who it has pretty a really pale Asian complexion, and she can pull off the pearl, which is the fairest color, and it's really hard for her to find makeup that fair, so that's a perfect color for her. Um, I have tried to put this on my boyfriend and he refuses. So, but I think that he would probably be a pearl as well. Um, so I just want to send a big thank you to Annemarie Gianni and her team for creating all of the wonderful products that they've created, and for healing my skin, and for now adding an awesome makeup to my collection. All right, I hope that you all are encouraged to go out and try this product.